boy here, do it to life before life do it to you. Do it to 2021. Whole year breast cancer awareness and personal growth. The date is Friday. Face your fears on Friday. Let me tell you what I did today. From the on It's the K of the Ask method. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Matthew chapter 7. A, asking it is given, which is an acronym, right? Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. So on Fridays, we do the knocking, which is the go for no on Friday, which is face your fears on Friday, which is pushing to the uncomfort zone. So I was contacting clients today. A little shaky part on there, going for the no. I normally preface with a soft question, that kind of gets the answer, right? But this time I preface the question so that I would get a definite yes or a definite no. See, I was seeking to know, so I prefaced the question to be clear with my speech, impeccable with my word, and man, it was exhilarating. I think I got a lot of work done today. If I could keep doing that, then I'll be able to leverage my activities. Then I'll be able to save time. Then I'll be able to save my clients' time. And then I'll be able to be more productive, get more done in less time by the clarity of speech, and that is going for the no and not being afraid of it. Man, I tell you, I had a lot of things going through my mind. I was listening to this book, Essentialism, right? Okay, I listened to that, right? It's like the one thing. That's for the one thing God kind of told me, listen to some stuff like that, kind of compiled it in. I understand that. But he was saying in Essentialism, he was like just like the one thing, he's saying you should only do the top, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 7 and 8 out of 10, boom, not gonna get done. Don't allocate resources for a 6 or a 7 out of 10. But how many 4s, 5s, and 6s out of 10 are we is spending energy on just because we can't do them, but the gratification, but the payoff, but the rewards is low on the scale. You talking 30 and 20% return on investment versus 90 to 100% turn on investment. So there's activities out there, but if I put in, I get a 100 or a 90% return on investment. Why would I waste the same time getting a 20% return on investment? 20% is good, right? 30% is good, right? But when I could be using that time to get 100%, why wouldn't I? Because the 100% has a little bit of extra. I have to I can't straddle the fence, because if that 20% is out there, I say, man, I should go and get that 20%. I mean, I know this 100, I'll be working on this 100, but let me go scoop this 20 real quick, right? Then we find ourselves 10 years later still scooping the 20%, never have completed the 100% task, the big goal. Where that 10 may have been 1,000. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I was doing today. I also listened to, because ain't no coincidences. When you start listening to this, trim it down, trim the fat, do less, the essentialism, it starts to flow. That's part of the seeking. Once you kind of get in the groove, everything lends itself to it. I was listening to my pastor. Man, I had listened to him in a while, but this series he's got on how to be, how to prosper in hard times. He was teaching out of, gosh, I'm gonna find out the name of that book, but and this guy, I think it was Isaiah. I don't know which book it was, but I'm gonna find out because I'm still listening to the series. But I remember the story because the guy, it was in a famine, in the land it was this desert. I mean, the land was dry, was nothing going on, and then they said, you know what? It's so hard right here. Lord, I know you want me to be in this spot, man, but it's dry here. It's hard right here. I want to go to Egypt. And Egypt, he said it was Egypt. He told us story before. Egypt is a indication of the world's way of doing things. It's what the masses are doing. Everybody's going over here and doing it this kind of way. This looks too hard. Don't look like logically in the natural mind. This right here can't work. Logically, it's not working. God does this all the time in an area where logically it shouldn't work. Most of the people go to Egypt and then they don't experience the level. Will you prosper in Egypt? You probably will, but not at the level that the Lord wants you to prosper with. What Pastor was saying, he was saying that you will prosper if you just trust and face the fears and do what I say. You'll prosper at a level that's so far beyond the people that don't even know you. People, they just look at you and just say, gosh, man, they envy you. They say, how in the world? I want to be like that guy there. But if you go to Egypt, you're going to prosper like everybody else. They're never going to see it. They're never going to say, I want to be like that guy there, because everybody's like that guy. It's all average. But anyway, he said that he sowed, and in the same year, he reaped 100-fold. 100-fold mean 100 times what he was sold in the same year. I mean, I sold this and then I got a return the same year 100 times more than what I sold. And he kept prospering, right? But they had said that, this had happened once before, right? Because he always, like, when Jesus died and, went to heaven, and the guy said, man, I'm going back fishing. I'm going back to doing what I used to do. Because he didn't know what to do, right? I'm going back what I used to do, back to fishing. But hey, toiling with your hands, could you prosper? You possibly could. But when the Lord is with you, you're going to prosper at a high level, because that's where the resources are, right? So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at refining resources. Then I listened to Joel Osteen popped on. Man, I just get in the car and it's already playing. Keep in mind, when I'm in the groove, the stuff already playing. It's like everywhere I go, it's confirming that, because I'm in the groove, right? I'm in the groove. I'm looking for that thing, and it's being shown to me. It's been given to me, because all my asking during the week, all my seeking during the week, now it's time to implement, and I'm still getting answers to questions that I said a little while ago. So here's the thing, and that's what he said in the book. That's what Joel Osteen said. He called it the 21st day sermon. Yeah, I like that. 21st day, because he said that. Now this was I forget where this guy was too, but Gabriel was supposed to be coming down. He said he prayed, and 21 days went by, didn't look like nothing was happening. On the 21st day, the angel finally got through. Said, man, look, on day one I heard you. I tried to get to you, but the devil was stopping, man. Things, obstacles in my way. Then on the 21st day, the archangel came and removed the obstacles, and I was able to get the resources to you, get your answer to you. But from day one, we heard you. The Lord hears you from day one. Things are happening on day one. But you just got to keep going, right? I'm on day what? What I'm on day on? I'm on day 103. What I purpose on day one was already heard. It's already putting clothes on it. Now I'm on day 103. Don't look like it a whole lot. Y'all see it. It's still, right? Still. But guess what? It's coming out, right? It's coming out. All you gotta do is just stay the course. Stay the course. So here it is, right? On that same little note, that he was saying, sowing and reaping in the same year. Hard times. Last year was COVID-19. I can understand it. I tell my daughter, always remember it. We should build a statue to remember all the things that we've already accomplished, because we so easily forget them. We forget the blessings that we already had, and then we come up to another smaller challenge, and this challenge, we're like, oh man, I've never seen a challenge like this before. Be like, look man, if you look back, we cleared huge, bigger challenges than those. But how soon we forget, because the world is always crushing in on us. It's always rushing in on you. Because when you knock this opponent down, it's going to come back to you and make you think that, hey, you ain't did nothing. I'm still here. Ain't nothing changed. Now you got to come over another obstacle. But it's already been taken care of. The battle is already won. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking about, right? So I've been knocking on doors. I've been asking for the no, man. I feel real good at the progress I made today. And guess what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is Saturday. And I'm going to be on my affirmations. I'm going to be on your word as your one all day, starting out early in the morning. And then as I walk up to each one of those clients tomorrow, Guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and do the fan man on them. I'm gonna take 90 seconds. I'm gonna breathe like a baby from my inside. Now I'm gonna picture that deal already sewn up. 90 seconds. I'm gonna picture that already sewn up. I see that deal going the way I want to. I see him signing the papers. I see smiles. I see in high fives where we go in the elbows right now because of COVID-19. And I ain't really seeing smiles, but I can see the smiles behind the mask. You know what I'm saying? Because we wearing the mask, right? But I can see it 90 seconds. 90 seconds and on the rest of my life, right? 90 seconds here at the house, having it playing, writing it out. I'm finna go write some more. I ain't been writing. That's on my board to write more. I got a book and I'm writing more. I don't care if it's one word. We gonna write it. One word, write it. We gotta write it. We gotta do what we know to do to those parts of our lives. We gotta do it. Gosh, man, I still know. All right, right. I still know. Hadn't put up my ad set. Get into the ad set. There's so many things coming. We just gotta crush through it. I said I was gonna watch some videos of people doing work so I can get nice pictures of the work I want to do being done inside my mind on my next level type stuff. That's what I need to do at my job is make more phone calls. And I want to make more phone calls. So I'm going to start watching videos of people just making phone calls. Just making phone calls. Just making phone calls. Just making phone calls. Going for no, 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 going for no. Woohoo! I hit my no quota. I need to start. I'm going to start tracking my nose. I'm going to have a barometer on how many no's it's going to take for me to get to where I want to get. Yeah. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. But I wanted to get out here and tell you that today we won't go for no. Tomorrow's going to be affirmations. It's day 103. I feel the energy. I feel it coming on. And yeah, I'm going to make huge results, huge gains. Man, it's starting out slow. We laying a foundation. And then it's going to be exponential. Exponential. It's your boy Abz out. Do it to life for life. Do it to you. Do it to 2021. A whole year of breast cancer awareness and personal growth. Peace out.